Hello Giants fans, welcome to Giants Baseball 101. I'm Gabe Vaughn, your host. So there goes the Giants' last opportunity to win a series against the Dodgers. They're just not a strong enough team and can't figure out how to do it, and like I mentioned earlier today, when Logan Webb doesn't pitch well, sometimes you just don't have answers. Such was the case last night. Logan Webb had a chance to win a game against the Dodgers. He couldn't do that today. The bullpen day for the Giants just did not go well. And the Dodgers have now won their 100th game. They're winning the National League West for sure. Anyway, the Giants started John Brebbia in the first inning. He's really emerged as the Giants' opener when they need one. They're using the bullpen to fill in for this rotation spot here. So Brebbia pitched a scoreless first inning. Then Sean Hielli lost it when he came in the second inning. He gave up, I think it was 6 runs. He lasted only 1 inning. And you know what? I think the Giants had planned to leave Hielli in longer, but after he just pitched so poorly, I think Gabe Kapler decided he was out after 1 inning. He was going to pitch maybe 4 or 5 like he had done at least one other time, I think, but with his bad inning, I guess that was it. Alex Young came in, pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 run. Then Jarlin Garcia went 3 innings. I think I've mentioned before that Garcia, while he's not really used as a long reliever for the Giants, he has that ability to go 3 innings, when needed. And that has helped the Giants sometimes. It's taken the workload off their bullpen. In fact, I think last year, one time in extra innings, Garcia actually went 3 1/3. So he does have the ability to go a long time when the Giants need him to. So that's what Garcia did well for the Giants today. Wilmer Flores had a home run. Actually, first J.D. Davis had an RBI ground out with the force play at second, brought in a run in the first. Then Wilmer Flores had a solo home run in the third, but it wasn't enough to beat the Dodgers with Sean Hielli's bad inning. So the bullpen day, it did not go well for the Giants. Couldn't make them win, It just, I don't know really what to say about bullpen days for the Giants. I mean, it really doesn't seem like they're going too well, though. Last one, if I recall correctly, the offense was lousy. That might have been a thing. So is this, it doesn't matter anymore. This is a lost season, but, if the bullpen days for this 5th spot in the rotation they don't have a regular starting pitcher to fill, I really don't know what to say about whether this is overall an effective strategy. If they're out of it anyway, it's not going to matter, but this kind of thing, in 2023, it will be interesting to see how much the Giants use this way of filling in for an injured starting pitcher. Because I've mentioned this before, they do this a lot. They use their bullpen instead of just calling up somebody, bringing him into the rotation. They just use their relievers, have a guy get it started, then sometimes one reliever will go multiple, 4, 5, even 6 innings. But sometimes it's just, you have guys who can pitch a couple of innings and they do it, and the bullpen just takes it all the way in that way. It's a strategy the Giants have used a lot in the last couple of years, and we'll have to see if they continue to do that in 2023. And if they do, if that would be a thing for them, the bullpen is going to have to be actually good, and being able to pitch out of jams, things like that. But because, otherwise you probably want to have a traditional starter so you don't burn them out, even though the quality of a team's 5th starter is sometimes in doubt. With an excellent rotation, he could be great, but with a team that, relies mainly on its first couple of starters, the 5th starter could be not so great. But if it's an injured pitcher, you don't know which pitcher is going to get injured, which spot would you have to fill in the rotation. So it's hard to know what to say. Bullpen days, do you have a good bullpen the whole way? And if it's better, the best thing you can do, it's better than calling somebody up to fill in that spot, then it might be a good thing, unless, of course, there's just something about that, something about using your bullpen to cover the whole game that doesn't work. If the Giants find that just that way of using the pitchers just does not work, that they don't do well doing that, it just doesn't happen for them, then they're going to have to stop using it when they can get back in contention again. But anyway, today they lose this series to the Dodgers, and they've played very poorly against the Dodgers this year, so just wasn't good today. But yeah, Wilmer Flores, we saw a home run from him. Final score is 7-2. Thank you for watching. This has been Giants Baseball 101. Please subscribe if you have not. Also, I would like to make it clear that I'm doing questions. You know, if you've got a question or a comment, please leave it in the comments. And I'm specifically wanting to take questions from fans. You know, I'll reply to the comment, but I'll also answer the question in the video. You know, so I'm leaving this open. I'm taking questions about the Giants in the comments, and I'll try to answer them. Thank you. I'll see you next time on Giants Baseball 101.